In this video, we're going to summarize some of the common types of yard work that we do. So we don't do yard work very much, but sometimes, people contact us, and as long as it's under our insurance and we can do it safely and ethically, we'll do it. One of those tasks being yard work. So, especially in the retirement communities where they find a difficult time getting a reliable landscaper that's not just going to come and mow and blow. They're going to, be diligent and do a thorough job, and that's what we're here to do. So a couple common things that we experience when it comes to yard work is trimming bushes. So when it comes to trimming bushes, oftentimes people want to round the bushes. So that's what you're going to do is, in this case, we're going to cut 6 or so inches, maybe a foot off of some of these branches, make sure it's all rounded and clean and nice. Once you trim it, all the debris is going to collect around the bush. Make sure to pick that stuff up. Don't just leave it. You're not going to get everything, especially because little, leaves are going to get caught in the bark. And, the point being is we don't want to take up all the bark, but get as much of the branches and the large pieces as possible. And most homeowners realize, it's not going to be perfect. There's going to be things stuck in the bark. So that's kind of that. Trim the bushes. Whenever we leave, blow the walkways so that there's no leaves or debris in the walkways. It's a tripping hazard for people, and it's goes a long way to make their property look nice. So blow the walkways, the sidewalks, etc. One warning sign when doing yard work is cutting things too much. If we cut things too much, it's going to expose wood, and this wood, especially in the heat, it's Sacramento, it's 100 degrees in the summer, it's not going to grow, right? So it looks terrible. So do not cut too much of the plant to expose the wood part, because it's going to have a tough time growing back, and it's going to be patchy. In this case, you see the greenery, and then you see a bunch of wood and some greenery, and it just doesn't look good. It's pretty much ruining the plant. So do not cut too much of the plant off. One of the other things is going to be taking weeds. So, in this case, whenever we take weeds, one tool that we use is like a screwdriver or like a weed puller. The point being is to make sure that we get the root out of the plant instead of just, taking the plant off. I didn't get the root out. So that's going to grow back, right? So we need to make sure to get the roots so that it doesn't grow back. So that's kind of a good summary is trim bushes, pick up the debris that you trim, put it in the yard waste can, of course. Do not trim things too much to expose the wood, because it's pretty much ruining the plant. Take some weeds out, and then blow the kind of sidewalks and walkways. So that's a pretty good summary of the types of yard work that we expect you to do for homeowners occasionally when they inquire about it.